It is the 14th of July 2021, a day when the country is witnessing a by-election at Kiambaa and, of course, Muguga. We continue our coverage of that right here on KTN News, where you always get the whole story. But right now, it's time for business. You're right in time for the latest in the world of business on Business Today on KTN News. I'm Brian Josetieno. We have a lot lined up for you. One, I'll be telling you why you will have to be paying more for water bills, in terms of water bills in the future. And of course, BBC Money Daily will also be here after the only break we have on the show. But first, let's have a look at how companies are performing on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, shall we? It is exactly 4 minutes past 3 p.m. East African time. It's now time for Business Today. Let's get you informed. Kenyans are anxiously waiting for the publication of the new fuel prices by the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, EPRA. The prices expected to be published today could see fuel prices hit a record high, well above 130 shillings per litre on the back of a higher international fuel prices. There is, however, hope for consumers should the government opt to utilize the Petroleum Development Levy to subsidize prices, having done so in the past. Of course, that's a story we are keeping our eyes on. We will be giving you so much more. But now, let's take a look at the publications in the Standard newspaper today, particularly with relation to business. Previously, you knew it as Hustle magazine. Today, it is known as the Enterprise. Of course, this is coming after the the relaunch of the Standard newspaper. So, starting a business, making money, and getting connected. Today, what we are giving prominence on the Enterprise pullout is ransomware, the newest threat against SMEs. Of course, that is one of the biggest stories we have given prominence right there. On today's paper, we are telling you much more about managing toxic employees. And of course, Jijenge Capital CEO, that is Peter Macharia, has his story right there. Moving on, also the art of managing, of course, the art of managing toxic employees, which is the story by Peter Macharia, who is the CEO of Jijenge Capital, has been given prominence right there in the Enterprise. Now let's have a look at what you should expect in tomorrow's real estate. Now the magazine of tomorrow in the Standard newspaper focuses largely on the state of the real estate in the country and, of course, logistics. So this is what you should expect in tomorrow's magazine of the real estate. When 20 minutes to CBD becomes 3 hours, we are giving you the turnover time of how you're going to travel from your home or from your residence to the CBD, if you're working in the CBD, and how much time that will cost you, of course, with different commuting means, rather. Whether you're using the train or the bus, we're giving you all that in tomorrow's pullout of the real estate. Of course, there's also the publication on logistics, which normally comes out every other Thursday. Do grab a copy of the Standard newspaper tomorrow. If you do not get the physical copy, you can get all these stories on the digital platform at standardmedia.co.ke. And of course, you can also buy the electronic newspaper and read it on your phone or read it, of course, in your other mobile devices like the tablets and your computer, because we are the bold newspaper, Kenya's bold newspaper. Let's now take a look at what some of the other